Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We have a very exciting live stream. Today, we are going to be going through the broader crypto market, but hyper specifically focused on decentralized science. There have been several developments that I think are worth paying attention to, and we will be going over them today, including the newly claimable bid airdrop in everyone's wallets who have been staking Agent Bill for the last 2.5 months. It's very important that you do not just specifically claim and withdraw from the vault, because we have an opportunity to endorse different agents out there, and I'll get into all of that information plus more, so long as each and every one of you guys here likes the live stream. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, Spec Truth? Love to see you in the X chat. How's it going, MK, Beagle, Don, Fudweiser, Rurales, Martin, Carlos is here, Lena, Spec Truth is in both chats at the same time. That's crazy. What's going on, Slim Soldier? Happy to have you here. Happy indeed. Good morning, everyone. One day we'll be all old meeting at McDonald's for coffee to get away from the assisted living. Probably. The way things are going, probably. Now, decentralized science is up an astonishing 5% on the day. We love to see it. Back to $920 million market cap. The charge is currently being led by SBio, yes, no error. We can see a little bit of revitalization in the artificial intelligence markets. We got Gene going up, we got Private AI going up, we got Track, we got DNA, not to be mistaken with Mudo Health. We have Data Lake moving up on an announcement that they are partnering with Noble Blocks. Hell yeah, we all know that Noble Blocks was not doing any partnerships until they were ready to launch the platform features. So that is super exciting because they have already started launching things, and we'll go over that. Bio Protocol also up an astonishing 6.7%, back to 14 cents. And while share, what is dragging the market down right now is Geno, Oncology Network, If Science, Noble Blocks, Research Coin, DigiHealth, Silencio, and Factorn. All pulling the market down just a little bit here today. But we have exciting things. Of course, I already said we have very exciting things. I want to look into Bitcoin right now, because if you guys all recall very, very vigilantly, good morning, Vitamin C Project, happy to see you here. We can talk about you guys too if everyone wants to, but you guys all recall very vigilantly, I told each and every one of you guys that February 10th would be the marker of the bottom of this market crash that we just went through. We'll look at dominance, we'll look at others' market cap, but we can see directly on the Bitcoin chart right now that things are starting to increase in value. And if you look on the sidebar here, although I gotta put my thing like this, I always forget that I have it set up like that. If you look on the sidebar here, you will also notice that Ethereum is up more than Bitcoin. Solana up more than Bitcoin. Dynex even up more than Bitcoin. Caspa, Tau, everything is up more than Bitcoin right now because dominance is falling. Like I said, February 10th would mark the bottom having been put in, and there it is. We are going to be rallying aggressively this week into my birthday, and then we will get a nice 6-week period of up only with, of course, some choppiness. That is my prediction. That is what's going to happen. I don't make the rules. I'm just here to tell you about them. BTC.D. Let's go take a look at Bitcoin dominance. You can see that it absolutely crushed it all the way up above 64% dominance, and it is starting to round over and come back down. The RSI is curling over, although still riding above the moving average, and we will see if we do get that bit of a fall and recovery in the altcoin market. If we go look at others, we'll see a similar story playing out right now. That fall, it looks like the bottom is starting to be placed in, and I am making an egregious bet right now that that will have been the bottom for the others market cap. This is on the daily time frame, and I think if you come and look at any kind of trend line that's formed, you'll see that that is a pretty strong trend line that we just bounced off of, and hopefully we can get back above the 200-day moving average and continue this uptrend to retest up at that $500 billion market cap and inevitably break out to all-time highs for our altcoin positions. This is decision-making week, ladies and gentlemen. Will you hold on to what you have, or will you capitulate and go into Bitcoin as everyone else seems to be doing every single time? More moon phase magic predictions, a little bit of moon phase magic predictions, a little bit indeed. I know it's silly. It's all silly until it's not silly. You go look at what happened New moon came out, and what did Bitcoin do? Immediately just went down for the entire phase of the new moon. Full moon is coming in 2 days, and what's happening? We're starting to curl back around and potentially break out higher. It is quite fascinating, if you do ask me. Now, of course, I am resident permabull, so you can only ask me so many questions, but I've already applied to McDonald's and Walgreens. No, Rushka, no, you have a job. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about, as everyone is here and alert and ready to go on Monday, is that the creator bid airdrop is now claimable in your vaults. So if you go to creator bid, you can go to where you would sign in and see your claimable agent right next to where your agent keys would be for each of these delicious agents. You also will have your bid allocations from locking up your agent keys. Now, everyone here probably got large amounts of creator bid dropped to them. It's all in your vault right now. You have two options. You can either withdraw your bid to presumably sell on the market, or you can allocate your bid and stake it and endorse different agents to be featured on this highlight reel, the top 10 endorsed agents. Right now we have Agent Algo with 1.9 million bid as the leading agent. And then we have a Bill down here with almost 500,000 bid as one of the bottom endorsed agents. Now, this endorsement of the agents will in fact lead to a weekly distribution of bid tokens to those who have chosen to endorse the agents based off of who has the most endorsed agent. So I highly encourage you to go for it if you want to take a chunk of your bid that you received from locking up your agent keys for Bill and endorse Bill to show a token of gratitude for everyone who's been involved for this project. It would be a good time to do it. Just boost his rankings. I took all of his bid it's not even his, it was never his. I took the bid that the team wallet got. Remember how the team wallet sniped the initial launch with 1 Ethereum, got a good chunk of the supply, locked it up into the membership portal for Bill to boost his Bill ranking on the membership keys. While that did not amount to much bid being given to the team wallet because they reworked the entire system to just kind of make sure that didn't give a lot of points. They thought that we were coming in to game the entire system. And while they were dead wrong with that, it didn't really matter. They reworked the entire point system to make sure that the team wallet didn't get that many. So they are already locked up in here. They are already allocated to endorse Agent Bill, as that is the best course of action moving forward with those points. And then we can come and I want to see if Creator Bid said anything about the change in the vault. They definitely made an announcement. Yes, the dashboard is live as of 3 hours ago. You can now claim your bid, airdrop directly in the vault. Here's the process. Claim the bid in the vault, check your ecosystem level based on the vaulted bid. One of the things is that if you have a lot of bid tokens that you keep in the vault, you get specific allocations or like pre-sale amounts that you can get into the curated launches. And remember, the curated launches are those companies that want to launch an agent partnering with Creator Bid to help with the curated launches. So it's large scale companies and projects within the Web3 space who want agents are partnering with Bid to help launch an agent. And so you can gain access to those agents at higher amounts, at low market caps, if you have large amounts endorsed to other agents, large amounts of bid endorsed to other agents. Hopefully you guys are following what I am saying here. Carlos says, I endorse Bill. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Ecosystem rewards are not shown yet in the front end because priorities are set. Curated Launchpad and multi-chain expansion take precedent. Every agent will soon start receiving bid emissions based on the fees they earn and distributing them to its endorsers. So by endorsing the agents, you get just weekly distributions of bid, and it's a whole nice flywheel going for the ecosystem. So it's, again, more rewards for keeping a high locked amount of agent keys and a high locked amount of bid tokens in your respected agents. Your ecosystem level dictates the stake at the top agent launches on Base and soon BNB chain. The more bid in your vault, including endorsements, the higher your level. Short-term value proposition for bid holders, access to top tier agent launches, dynamic incentive rewards, and bid utility in the hub, bid burn, bid credits, deflationary ecosystem. So they are in fact cooking and doing quite well. The bid token had a bit of a skyrocket the last couple days from the bottom down here at under 3 cents all the way up to over 8 cents in a short window of time. So the bid token is coming back to life a bit here, and it just was able to claim this week. So now anyone who is not endorsing agents has to wait 2 weeks before they gain access to it. So we have open skies for the bid token right now for the next 2 weeks at least to see how high up it actually does end up going. In my opinion, this circulating market cap of 20 million is quite disgraceful. I think this will be a minimum of 10x higher, meaning up here at the 75 cents, give or take, in the not too distant future. So again, I have not touched my bid. I am very excited to see where we can actually push this stuff. Good morning, Camille. Good morning, C90. Happy to have you guys in the chat. Now, bringing it back into the world of decentralized science. And again, I'll be making a post in the member chat for anyone who received the bid tokens, kind of just encouraging them to think about endorsing Agent Bill. I think it makes the most amount of sense. Then you can get those other bid tokens and do what you want with the distributions weekly, but it turns into a reoccurring revenue almost, but it's in bid, so I hesitate to say revenue. But on the subject of decentralized science, we saw a beautiful research report from Binance here. Recently, we published our findings on decentralized science. Let's revisit the challenges in traditional science research and how DeSci could be a solution. Read on to learn about our key findings below. So Binance research, again, bull posting decentralized science. The smartest minds are into DeSci. Yes, I mean all of you guys. All of you guys are the smartest minds. I would like to take a moment here to encourage each and every one of you guys to like the live stream. Please exit out of the live chat, hit that like button on the live stream so that we can boost our rankings here on YouTube. We have 25 concurrent viewers and yet only 8 likes. So let's kind of close that gap. Let's close that gap. Number 1, background. The scientific research process faces significant challenges, particularly in translating basic research into practical applications. This has led to the valley of death, where 80 to 90% of research projects fail before ever reaching human trials. The value of death. You got the basic science, academia, they kind of proof of concept everything, and then the translational science before they bring it to the actual industry. Everything seems to just go and die, and not a lot of it receives the funding needed to get over this hurdle, to get over this little hurdle. Is there 93 viewers on X, or for just X, or both streams? On X, it is just for X. However, X counts statistics as a function of all viewers that have come through. So it's not concurrent, but we've had 93 people stop through the live stream at some point in the last 16 minutes to come and say hi. So I appreciate all you guys on X. On YouTube, we just hit 39. How DeSci can address the valley of death? DeSci is a movement that leverages the Web3 stack to create a new scientific research model. Through the use of DAOs, blockchains, and smart contracts, DeSci can help solve the key coordination problem. Very, very evidently, anyone who's paid any attention to the space knows this to be very true. Challenge, lack of funding. Solution, stakeholders alignment through DAO formation. Programmatic funding on milestones through smart contracts. Transparent decision processes through decentralized governance. Shared IP rights through tokenization. The lack of collaboration. Stakeholder alignment through DAO formation is the solution. Another solution is transparent decision processes through decentralized governance, and of course the shared IP rights through tokenization. They put an S there, which is a little peculiar. And then the challenge of replicability and reproducibility. So the open access and publishing through blockchains helps relieve the pressure of reproducing the science, right? A big problem in academia is that people will post research studies that just can't be reproduced. Either there was something wrong in the process of conducting the research, or they lied about stuff. And so by open sourcing it, you can kind of see and either pinpoint what was wrong or talk about how they lied. You also have on-chain attributions and reputation tracking through smart contracts, kind of limits the amount of lying people might do, and tamper-proof data sets and access controls through decentralized storage. You cannot manipulate the data. The DeSci landscape overview. The DeSci landscape is still very nascent. According to CoinMarketCap, the total market capitalization is under $1 billion. To put things into perspective, DeFi AI at the US is worth $1 billion, while the wider crypto AI sits at 30 billion plus. Still very tiny if you ask me. Key areas of innovation. While DeSci is consistently evolving, we have identified 4 key areas of innovation to help frame the current landscape. So pay attention to this if you're interested in investing in DeSci, because this is where smart money is going to be investing in DeSci, right? This includes 1, infrastructure, 2, research, 3, data services, and 4, memes. Believe it or not, they're into the memes. So we have infrastructure. You can see here we got Molecule, we got Bioprotocol, which we know they're big on Bioprotocol. That's what Binance Research or Binance Labs invested into. They've rebranded though. We have Pump Science, which we'll talk about in a little bit because a lot of cool things are happening with Pump Science right now. They are just starting the launch of all of their molecules, and I'm pretty sure this week is the week. So get ready, guys. That's what sparked that last bull run in DeSci, was bringing in that attention to the exciting landscape. Now, last time it took like 2 months before anything took off, but it gave everyone the opportunity to get into the RIF and Euros and experience those crazy gains. They've since died out quite a bit, but I think that is going to be changing here really soon. And on that note, Wednesday, I will be doing an extended live stream after the daily live stream with Benjel from Pump Science. So all questions and all thoughts, all considerations in the world of Pump Science, whatever you guys want to know, come through the live stream on Wednesday, because I'll be asking directly for probably an hour and a half to 2 hours. We'll be on talking with him. So we'll have the opportunity to grill him, really get to the bottom of things. And then I don't know what logo that is, but probably a DeSci World or no, that's DeSci World. So I don't know. The DAO tooling, we got Molecule again. I don't know what that is, or that one, or that one. And then research, we have communities. I don't know why they are consistently leaving out our research community. It is by far the #1 community in all of decentralized science. That is DeSci SHILLERS. For some reason, they don't want us on these lists. Then we have DAOs. These are all the Molecule DAOs plus Genomes DAO and Cure DAO. And data services, we have Research Hub. I don't see Noble. Kind of weird. Kind of really weird. We have management. We have Amino Chain. I also don't see Data Lake. Also very weird. And then memes, RIF and Euro, and drugs and anti and pro. So not very... They're not focused in on the same ones that we've been focused in on. Yes, some of them, but they also picked some obscure ones. So it might be time to research some of those obscure ones, because for some reason they're not focused in on the same ones we've been focused in on. Now, we still have quite a bit to go, so let's not lose pace here. Number 6, key areas of innovation are the infrastructure. Infrastructure includes subsectors like funding platforms and DAO tooling for the generation of these intellectual property tokenizations. I know, no Dynex, no Axon. They really missed the mark on that one, Beagle. They really did. These forms of building blocks for DeSci DAOs, which are the frontier of scientific discoveries. 7, we have key areas of innovation, aka research. Research includes grassroots communities that host events globally to connect DeSci enthusiasts, and DAOs that formalize stakeholder arrangements. These DAOs typically focus on different scientific fields such as longevity, hair loss, etc. Again, kind of weird. I mean, we host get-togethers every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Number 8, we have key areas of innovation, or data services. Data services include publishing and peer review platforms that enable open access to scientific publications that foster collaboration. Think Research Coin, think Noble Blocks. And number 9, we have key areas of innovation, aka memes. While memes are typically associated with retail speculation, it can also bring greater awareness and education to decentralized science. Some meme coins directly contribute funding to scientific experiments, while others serve as investment vehicles. Ooh, securities, question mark? Parting thoughts. In the full report, you'll find a deep dive into notable subsectors and some gaps and challenges that DeSci faces. Crucially, DeSci is equipped to tackle the Valley of Death, which can be a huge step forward. And of course, the entire piece of article. What are you guys' thoughts? You guys have been real quiet this Monday morning, so I'm kind of going to take a pause here to drink some of my hum kombucha, not sponsored, although it should be. And then I'm curious what your thoughts are, though. Share them. What's good, chef? We should raid the post shilling all the good DeSci projects. Okay, I'm down. You got me. Boom, 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 boom. Raid the posts, baby. Raid the posts. Good job. Good idea. Good suggestion here. Raid away. Now, there's also some information with DeSci World. They have a brand new space series dropping this Thursday. They'll be sipping Earl Grey and chatting with C Network about their $65 million DeSci fund. This will be interesting to see what they're focused on. If they're focused on funding current DeSci projects and just bringing them onto their chain, or if they're going to be looking at creating new DeSci projects specific for their chain. But I think the reason I'm bringing this up is that it highlights the inevitable, the obvious for me at least, is that all chains will be racing to see who can grab as much decentralized science market share as possible. And this is just a small showcasing of that. A $65 million fund for developing out decentralized science research. So T and DeSci, my favorite. Palm T, a pump science coin that will be coming very, very shortly. We also have a token, which I would pay close attention to, guys, is berberine and punicalagan, whatever this is. Punicalagan, coming to pump science soon. No official token has been launched yet. However, they are working on things. I don't know why they need the aerodynamics of a cow here, but they are bull posting, it seems. They are bull posting indeed. And yeah, wait until you see what we have after launch. Noti's on. It's happening sooner than you think. They already have secondary markets for this one. Cow Dow. They got our idea, Don. Cow Dow. Now. Will the token get over 1,000 likes in 24 hours? You can bet on that. Will the token's Telegram group surpass 5,000 members in the first 24 hours? Will another token copy the name and launch within 12 hours? I think that is a guaranteed yes. So that's a pretty easy bet right there. The token has over 2,000 followers on X in the first 24 hours. I think that's also very, very doable. And will this project burn at least 10% of the supply in the first week? Oh, that's unique. That's unique. But as soon as it goes live with some of the experiments and they have funding for this molecule, again, this will open up into UAP. We are hearing and listening. Let's go, UAP. Let's go. This is going to open up because they're using secondary betting markets to be able to bet on some of the worms, flies, and mice. So you'll actually be able to like pick your horse in a horse jockey race. It'll be pretty interesting, in my opinion, of course. It'll be pretty unique. Let's see. Ooh, UAP disclosure project. I'm going to go ahead and hit that follow button for you. I don't see why I wasn't already following you, but shout out for being in the chat. I think I just reset it. Oh, there we go. Jonathan, welcome in. Thank you for being here. He says, Noble and Lake partnership is super bullish. Both will do 100x or more, bro. Let's go. We got a permabull in the chat, of course, just like myself. Let's see. 167 viewers have stopped through. Bullish. Yeah, two of my personal favorites teaming up, Noble and Lake. This is bringing a lot of attention. 24 likes already. That's kind of crazy. This is bringing a lot of attention to Noble and Lake. They got 75 likes on 1,700 viewed post. And then Data Lake down here with the same announcement. They reposted Noble's, but they got theirs with 1,300 views and 101 likes. This is exciting. Things are starting to move. Partnerships are being formed. And remember, Noble Blocks said they would not be pushing any partnerships in the space until after they have gotten some of the deployment out. How is everyone doing today? UAP Disclosure Project asks. Everyone is doing good. Let me see a 1 in the chat if you are living life, doing good right now. So, Noble Blocks, who wants to test our AI? Nerd Bunny is live for testing. Still a few kinks to fix, but it's fully integrated into the Noble Blocks platform. That is huge, guys. That is huge. remember, Nerd Bunny is just like Yes No Error with determining and seeing errors in scientific publications before they actually get peer reviewed. So it's like a little peer reviewing agent. It's very, very powerful, and it's exciting. Once we share our new platform URL, you will be able to set privacy, interact, like, comment, and discuss results. A perfect mix of humans and AI. I very much so agree. And of course, Noble is sponsoring part of it. It's a lot more than just Noble, but the Web3 Amsterdam, which I will be attending in collaboration with Dynex. Shout out Dynex right above my head. Dynex is also sponsoring this Web3 Amsterdam event, and so Noble Block's making moves, coming out here to sponsor events and get the name out there. Now, I understand better than I think most people would understand the pain that comes with holding some of these DeSci tokens. I understand it's not been super pleasurable to just watch the portfolio bleed down and down and down, but that is part of the game with a lot of these DeSci projects. People don't understand what it is that they have their money in, and so when the market starts going down, they're getting out of these gems, these truly revolutionary gems. I mean, the entire landscape of research and development and academia, the healthcare industry is shifting quite literally right in front of our eyes. And this is like the healthcare industry in the United States alone represents nearly 20% of the total GDP. We're looking at trillions of dollars in this industry, which is being utilized for the first time. A lot of that monetary tie-up has to do with treatments, of course. We're coming up with new treatments in the world of DeSci. We're being able to utilize and actually hold on to and realize the value behind the data that we previously have never been able to actually utilize. So these projects, Research Hub sitting at a $50 million market cap, is disgustingly undervalued. If you can just zoom out for a second and think about what it is that they're doing and the problem they're tackling. You go look at Data Lake. Data Lake is explicitly creating that value. They're not creating the value. They are allowing companies and research projects and research organizations to utilize the value that's already been there, but previously has never been able to actually be used. This is a brand new economy, and I really understand fully that people don't get it yet, and that's okay. They don't need to get it yet. They will get it once the things start showcasing their true value. There's a reason the European Union co-funded Data Lake. Probably a big reason, right? Probably something that we don't fully comprehend and see yet. There's a reason why all major healthcare organizations and hospitals across Poland have partnered with Data Lake. It's a big reason. There's big things happening right now. It's just that the market is so fixated on quick flips. And a lot of this stuff is not a quick flip. What's going on, Yeti? Welcome in. Welcome in, Yeti. A lot of these things that we talk about are not quick flips, which is why it's important that you understand what you're holding on to. We got DAA Vests saying he has never sold Noble since day one. I have also not sold Noble. I have only accumulated more Noble. And that's why I get it. I get that it's painful to watch something bleed. A lot of the KOLs and people that I got into Noble, showing them and having them see the potential for Noble, they were getting out up here. They were like, I'm done. That hack scared me. I'm out of here. And then even down here, I was getting DMs of people who were like, I'm done. I'm capitulating. And then it skyrocketed. And we're going through the same thing again. People are capitulating. People are scared. People don't understand what it is they're holding on to. This is not just your run-of-the-mill crypto project. It's very, very different. Noble is almost to the point I bought in at, oh God, C90. Oh God. It's just very, very different, and people will wake up to it once they kind of get that theology behind a lot of this stuff. This is not something that's new to me, but I understand that not everyone has the same outlook or foresight that I have. The same kind of thing is happening with Bill. People are, I have to speak a little bit more lightly with this one just because it is my own project, but people are selling something that is worth a lot more than $344,000 at $344,000. You have to be a special kind of retard to sell something like this down there, but that's all right. Again, I'm getting a little bit aggressive with my language there, so I should tone it back just a handful. Even Poseidon DAO, this is personalized healthcare, an emerging industry that has never been tapped into before, and they are leading some of the charge with it. Like, you got to be a certain kind of stupid to be tanking some of these things down here. We got Zaya, same exact thing. They're up a little bit today, but again, a $2.8 million market cap. This is just silly. This is just silly. You don't get golden opportunities like this too often. Mods, get MK out of here. Not gonna lie, I sold 10% of my Noble allocation on launch day. God damn it, MK. How dare you? That's why it's going down. It's because you got out. Round trip. Aha. Call it what you want. Same thing with Eagle AI. You look at Eagle AI every single time. Like I showed you guys the value proposition for Eagle AI multiple times. Every time you get people just capitulating before it sends higher. And then people are capitulating and then it sends higher. And then people capitulate and it starts to send higher again. It is a very easy thing to see. People really don't want to wait in this market. And so you get rewarded for being patient. And that's the end of my little rant there about being patient. Truly, truly, good things come to those who wait. And it's why you need to be, in this market especially, you need to be very level-headed with what's going on. Now, this is a good outlook for how I know that we're at decision-making point for a lot of the market. Sentiment is back down to where we were in December of 2023, which is back here. Back when Bitcoin was way lower, the whole crypto market was a lot lower than it was. We're also back to the same we were in July of 2024, which was around the same period that we started forming a bottom, right? So pay close attention. I know sentiment's coming down quite a bit. This is for total market cap within crypto. Let's come look at total crypto market cap. Like it looks like we're entering into that period of consolidation again. We will see. I don't think this is that period of consolidation. I know it is based off the chart. Like we're in that period of consolidation. We're at the same level for total market cap that we were in November of 24. So we've gone through a large period of time where we've just gone sideways. 82 days of sideways activity to kind of reset everyone's expectations, right? RSI all the way back down at a period we haven't seen since September of 2024. And look what happened after September of 2024. We started seeing that explosion. RSI has come back down and reset. We're down pretty close to a period of overextended to the downside in the middle of a peak euphoria bull run, right? This is bull market season. This is the year that things go really well. And so a lot of the stuff out there, I was just looking through, and I won't go into super big detail about it because ultimately it doesn't really matter. Should I add to my research bag right here? That is up to you, Slim Soldier. No one can make these decisions aside from you. I was looking at a lot of the fundamentals behind the current state of the US economy, and while things in December and January, I was starting to freak out that things looked really awful, and we saw a period where we were kind of topping out a little bit. The broader market has started to come back to life. It does, like a lot of those triggers that I was getting scared of are gone. That headwind is no longer there. Like things are looking really good in the economy again, and it switched very quickly. I mean, tomorrow we're going to be getting some speakers talking about it, but then on Wednesday we get the CPI report coming out. So those inflation data. Now, inflation fear has absolutely skyrocketed the market, and that's part of the reason why we've kind of calmed down a little bit. The market is pricing in the fear of higher inflation. I don't think it's going to come through. You go look at some of the fundamentals behind it. The housing market is starting to cool off quite dramatically, and that makes up a large chunk of that inflation reading. We're also seeing commodities not really skyrocketing anymore. A lot of those commodities out there, I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to do it. A lot of things like crude oil, have been coming down. They've been trending lower and lower. Let's get these moon phases out of here. It's been trending down for a long time. And it's coming to a point. It's coming to that capitulation zone pretty soon. We'll see how it all ends up playing out. But a lot of the underlying expenses have not been skyrocketing anymore. Plus full moon on Wednesday. Exactly, Tank. So I think we see a pretty drastic rise in valuations from now until the end of March. I think that people are going to realize it. And we also don't have any more Fed meetings, any interest rate decisions from now until, I think it was like 40 days or something. Hey, come on. Where's my search history? Next FOMC meeting is in 37 days. So we have 37 days of just time for the market to price in whatever it wants to price in. I think that, I mean, right now the market's pricing in no interest rate cut again for the next meeting, but I think that that's going to change a little bit, and we'll get maybe not a lot, but probably like 30 to 40% of the market starting to think we're going to get another rate cut. The market, it's very, very unique. And the last thing I'll kind of say on it is that a lot of these fears of inflation, once the data comes in to show that it's not happening, the market will react the other way because it's pretty dramatic. The tariffs that are happening with Trump right now are pretty inflationary in the interim, right? In the intermediary time frame. But if you look at it from a very short period of time, they're very deflationary in influence because companies don't want to spend that extra money. People don't want to spend that extra money. Prices might go up, but things calm down. People don't spend as much. Things won't move as quickly. They're very hawkish in the short term. Then people will get used to it and they'll start paying a little bit more. And that's when you could see inflation start to tick up a little bit. But from now until that period where we get kind of used to it, I don't think we'll see any inflation from it. In fact, I think we'll see a lot of those inflation numbers come down and be a little bit shocking. The pain sucks for sure, but it's part of the growing process. If you want if you want to be a hardy person, you have to sit through a period of trials and tribulations. It's just like working out. If you want strong muscles, you have to go be in pain. You have to suffer through that pain for a little bit. The meds are good. Oh my God. Good, Yeti, good. I'm glad that you're on some pain meds for that foot. Where's my cursor? There it is. Moving into some more information, we got people talking about DeSci. Again, the market's waking up a little bit. People are starting to get excited. I mean, that video that I posted about the pump science stuff really took off. Look at that, 36,000 views, 121 likes. People were really interested in learning about it and hearing about all these launches that are coming up this month. And I mean, even if I go look at some of the detail expansion, the post details, you'll see I got lots of quotes, yes, but there was pieces of information here, not the likes. There was, where is the post engagement stuff? The real engagement behind this stuff. I saw it was expansion of details. Whatever, it's not going to show me right now. It's okay. I think I can see it on my phone actually, and I want to show you guys this, so I am going to take the time to open it up on my phone. It showed that people were actually looking at it, if that makes any sense. People were actually interested in what was going on behind it. So it got 2,000 people engaging with it. You can kind of see the details there. I don't know if you can read it too well, but I can just read it to you. 36,000 impressions, 2,000 people engaging with it, almost 1,000 people expanding on the details, which means that people were actually interested in reading about these launches. 1,000 people went through to read about it and equip themselves with some extra knowledge. 500 people went to my profile after that. And so a lot of people wanted to see more details about it. This is good. That is a bit of an awakening back into decentralized science. And this guy here, who's got 130,000 followers, did a post on Poseidon DAO. DeSci is a sector with high growth potential in the future. Big names including CZ is supporting this. I think everyone knows that. And so that kind of narrative of, hey, CZ and Binance loves DeSci is going to get played out shortly. I think we're coming to the tail end of that being like, oh my God, CZ loves Binance or CZ loves DeSci. But one project that they came across recently with high potential in the DeSci space is Poseidon DAO. What is Poseidon DAO? A decentralized autonomous organization that funds personalized medicine research for life-altering diseases. Together with your help, we can change the lives of people affected by these diseases. Why receive funding from Poseidon DAO? Fast, transparent, support of high-risk projects, full potential assistance, and expert collective. Global DAO of researchers, investors, They go through just the whole DeSci token and the ecosystem, but it's people bringing in attention again, right? This got good engagement as well. So people are waking up to the impacts of DeSci. And then we'll also see that going into that Amsterdam thing. See, Yeti, Noble Blocks is sponsoring the Web3 Amsterdam event as well. Going into this Web3 Amsterdam event and the Quantum Day that NVIDIA is hosting in their AI summit, people are going to get excited for it again, just like they did last year. Everyone got really excited into the AI summit from NVIDIA. AI has made crazy advancements, so even if people don't feel that bullishness, people are going to want to tune in and hear about it and see the advancements that are going on. And again, another thing to pay attention to is that artificial intelligence is quite deflationary. You don't need to pay that much money to have a very powerful tool set associated with your stuff. And so people, they spent all that money building out the data infrastructure and warehouses, and then all of a sudden you can just run it like a commodity, but it's a deflationary commodity, these artificial intelligence programs that everyone's running. And so more deflationary pressure on the broader economy. And I think we're touching into that a bit now. So we'll see those impacts even more. And we already talked about that. So I think that kind of rounds out the predetermined things that I needed to get across to all of you guys. Things are, I know that the market seems painful right now, and it is quite painful right now. Not for me. Things are looking beautiful. Everything is looking exactly as I expected it to look right now, leading into the end of Q1. So get ready, buckle in. Hopefully you guys have been paying close attention, as it is decision making, not for the market, but for each and every one of you guys. How'd I do? I kind of want to sit down, but I also don't really want to sit down right now. Let's go ahead and look through some of the charts. Let's see some charting activities. What do you guys want to see first? Let's go look at 0x DNX. No, not that one. 0x DNX, silly. 0x DNX. We got wrapped DynX. Very little volume on wrapped DynX. What is going on? I need to get some volume in this thing. Down, 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 down. So be it. So be it. I'm gonna come in and just spike the chart up to 20 cents with my own money. Be like, you know what? Enough of this downward momentum. Insert evil laugh. Come on. You guys are real quiet, real tired right now, huh? You guys had long weekends. Everyone's hungover from the Super Bowl. All you guys got shit-faced at the Super Bowl. Come on now. You got to take care of yourself better than that. I didn't have a single drink. First Super Bowl in years. First Super Bowl in years. Just casually chilling there. Didn't even really watch it though, because I actually don't give a shit about sports. They don't make me any money, so there's no real point in paying any attention to them. I don't know why the obsession with the Coliseum is so rampant through the broader socials of everyone, but C90 is driving. All right, I'll accept it. Research Coin. Let's check out Research Coin. We were looking at it a little bit earlier, but I know, not Research Coin on base. I want to see the whole thing. RSC on Ethereum. I mean, up to you if you want to add to it or not, but this like as far as technicals are concerned, it's a falling knife right now, and so it's not yet built out that support, but that's a pretty bullish candle right there. We'll see if it kind of can build out support right here. So if you're looking at a short-term entry, it's probably better to wait a little bit for it to start rounding back up. However, if you're looking at a long-term play on this thing, it's grotesquely undervalued at 51 million. I think anyone who can kind of think further than 1 week or 1 month can see that. I do think that things are going to turn quickly, as anytime DeSci catches a bid, because everything is so small and relatively, I mean, very illiquid, things spike like crazy, but it's just volatility, right? Have you found that broken bone DAO for me yet? No, Yeti. It's just sleep. You just need to sleep, my guy. Will Bill AMAs continue this week? Yes, I'm feeling much better. We will have a Bill X space this week on Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be a very busy day of live streams for me. Again, I'm going live with Ben Jules from Pump Science, and we will be having potentially a 2-hour plus live stream on YouTube and X, kind of going over everything to do with pump science. So pay close attention to that one. And then I have to figure out where to fit in that X space for Bill, but I will figure it out and showcase to you. Was expecting Bill Super Bowl ads. You know what's funny? My mom sent me a screenshot of her asking to ChatGPT about Bill Nye the DeSci guy, because she has never used ChatGPT before, and I told her she should look into it and just play around with it a little bit. She asked for information on Bill the DeSci guy, and it gave her a whole spiel about Bill the DeSci guy is Bill's new persona online combating misinformation, because they don't know what we're doing here, which is good. That's really good. I'm glad it didn't know, because that means it's not writing all of my information down somewhere. But it said like DeSci is targeting disinformation science. And I just thought it was kind of funny because it had no idea. And she was like, you should train it on what it is. And I was like, I don't know that I want them to know what it is. Working outside in sub-zero temperatures makes it hard to chat. Goddamn, Fudweiser. That is aggressive temperatures. Aggressive AF. We can go. One thing I saw, Pythia, yeah. I saw some cool pieces of information coming out about this thing. So this one held up relatively good in the grand scheme of things. I know it's down 70% with a peak down of 85%, but I know that's kind of crazy to think about that being good, but that was pretty good. A lot of the charts just went straight up and came right back down to that like couple $100,000 areas. We go look at Axon, because I know a lot of you guys hold on to Axon. Axon fell out of that range. Damn, I didn't realize it got hurt that bad. Got hurt pretty bad in this last sell-off. Everyone just is exiting the altcoin market because they think that it's all over. And it's silly, but it happens every single time, every year, or every cycle. Right around the same time, everyone capitulates out of altcoins. And then that gives people like us the opportunity to get in at gross prices and then ride that excitement, ride that wave as everyone realizes that they capitulated at the bottom. Then we got WellShare. WellShare bleeding. God damn. Back all the way down to the launch price. So that was definitely painful to see. We got Vitamin C, who was in the chat earlier, $100,000 market cap. This is what I was talking about. A lot of the projects looked like that, which is why Pyth was looking pretty attractive, because it did not capitulate all the way back down. This is like, you guys are in the niches of the niches. This is what micro caps in crypto do. This is what happened last cycle too. A lot of the little tiny guys had little explosions, and then it looked like they died, and then in a flip of a switch, in a very, very short order, you can get that attention cycle back. I mean, ultimately, Vitamin C was lower back here, and then in the span of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, it absolutely skyrocketed. So I don't think we've entered into that exactly yet, but it probably will be coming through again. You go look at Hempy. Let's see if they actually have it up this time. Nope, that's not the real one. So I'm going to go look at my watch lists, because I'm pretty sure I have Hempy on this. Bio IPTs. Where is Hempy? The hell? Well, we got Biard. $500,000 market cap. These are cooks. These are easy W's in my opinion. Come on. Son of a bitch, you little rat bastard. You stupid computer. Where is okay, so apparently Dex Screener took out Ovaria and Hempy. Kind of goofy. Dex Tools. Let's go look at Dex Tools, because Dex Tools will have them. $500,000 market cap. Short order opportunities out there. Opportunity everywhere. I have several $1,000s in this thing. Hempy's a very clear play to me. Same with Biard and Ovaria. Ovaria, even lower, $115,000 market cap. That's crazy. That is crazy. This is why I'm excited. I know it's like, all these things are down so much and it's painful to look at your portfolio and it hurts being in the market. And it's like, no. This is incredibly exciting. These opportunities don't come around all the time. And so these are very exciting opportunities right now. I don't even see Baby. If you can send me the CA, I'll pull up the chart. It probably looks pretty brutal. Let's just be real. Baby, the meme coin that came out of Athena DAO. Crazy time indeed. Indeed, it is quite wild. Let's see. We got Bid up the most, Eagle AI, then Lake, then Genome, then Nobles up a little bit again, bullish. We got large language model making fun of AI as a whole. Kong Swap, that's nice. Kong Swap up again, back to $18 million market cap. Wellshare, 0xDNX, and things holding us down. Vitamin C, Pyth, Biohacker, Research, Bill. Damn it, Bill. Riff, Euro. Oh, but market flips pretty quickly, guys. I think you guys get my main point here. My main point. And yeah, and like I've been saying, I believe to be in the know right now, and I believe very firmly that this is that higher low that we're looking for to bring us back up, probably pushing back up to for a marginal high before we come back down, test the bottom of the box somewhere around the mid $105,000 area, and then rally pretty quickly. I don't know that we'll actually reach up there, but crazier things have happened. Again, whenever we break out, we just legs straight up. So I'm keeping the circle here. And I was incorrect with my circle back here. I had it up at 120,000. So I didn't quite get that peak correctly. It was a little bit lower. So maybe it'll be lower than this one as well. Maybe 130s, right? Either way, that's another leg up. And I think what will be unique about this leg up is that we'll get it as we're getting dominance coming down finally. And then I think we'll see inflation fears settle. And I believe that we will see, there we go, we got the baby CA. I believe we'll see inflation fears settle. And then I believe that we'll see rate cut activity beginning to start again. Maybe not exactly cuts, but I think we'll see the talk of it. $150,000 market cap again. This thing was all the way, this was way down though. Look at that spike. This is on the daily. Yeah, this thing was all the way down. This was down 90% lower, which means it was down at a $15,000 market cap. And then in, again, look at it. I just want to highlight how quick it happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. Just took off from the lows. Really all the gains came in 1 or 2 days. And so the main driving take home thing I want to say to each and every one of you guys right now is that we don't know when that day is going to return. Where all of a sudden you wake up and it's something you hold is up 3,000%. We don't know when that day is going to be there. And so if you get out of the market and trying to say, I'll get in when things start going up again, you don't know when that's going to be. And so you miss out on a 3,000% rally because you were sidelined waiting for the green sign to get into the market. The green sign to get into the market is when everything is already exploded. And so by getting out, waiting for that green sign, you already missed that initial explosion and your returns are dramatically cut. Imagine you get in at the next day, right? You're like, I'll wait for the next day to get in. And then you see a double up still, but that risk to reward is just not the same. Just not the same at all. So that's my spiel. That's my rant. Get ready because things are bottoming. Like I said, February 10th marks the bottom. And then we get the run for 6 weeks. Speaking of run, I went on one this morning. Your time is your most valuable asset. Hopefully this is worth investing it into. I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here with me. Yeah, stay true to what you know. Continue to DCA if you are DCAing, or continue to hold the house if you are holding the house. Just have your strategy and stick to it. Fingers crossed for 3 weeks of money, 6 weeks of money, Spec Truth, 6 weeks. We're going to have crazy, crazy gains. And everyone's going to be like, what? That came out of nowhere. No, it didn't, because I told you all it was going to happen. All right, guys, I'll talk to you in the chats and in tomorrow's live stream.